All right, well, I'm back, and we are working on another Shangara hat, 5-inch brim. I know people are telling me it's too much. It's never enough. So, got a nice brim now. This one's a bit different from my other ones in that we have a nice standard mixed breed wool that we use as the base. However, the dog hair that I use for this is not long strand. It's not the 1.5 inches that your base to make sure you get a nice, long, smooth, really strong yarn. It was actually very short. I think it was maybe about, it wasn't even an inch actually, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to use it and I can blend it in with this wool. It's a nice heavy wool. The difference that you're going to see is that we're not going to see the halo effect. It's really nice and dense because it's been blended so heavily, but what we're going to see is it's not going to be a halo as much as a fuzz that you're going to feel. And it's not coarse though. That's the beautiful thing about this. If you treat it properly, it's not going to be coarse as much as just fuzzy. But it's still going to be extremely warm. I can actually feel it with my hand in here. It's very warm. And it's still going to make a nice hat. And it's still going to wear very well. And once we put it in our favorite, in your favorite wool soak, just put the oils in there, just lanolize it, soften it up, condition it, make sure it's going to last well. I like to use Eucerin. They have so many, well, like 5 different oil bases that they'll use. They'll use a natural one, they'll use a jasmine, they have grapefruit. One of my favorites when I'm soaking everything and drying it out in the spring so that I'm going to be packing up all of my knitted items is I love to use the eucalyptus. It smells good, pests don't like it, so it works for me. So we've got our brim done. The wool, like I said, it's just a nondescript hybrid run of the mill literally wool. I got it at Rhinebeck. It different colors. We have the greens, we have the yellows, we have the gray, and I had a lighter gray in here, but this kind of yellowy goldy tint, I'm not sure if it's picking up well. It's actually coming from onion dyeing in order to make sure that the dog hair didn't kind of stand out and clash too much in this project. I actually threw the light gray and the dog hair into a big old onion dye vat, well, onion skin. So I like to keep my onion skins for that reason. Just like the other one, I used apricot skins, which was awesome. It came out beautifully. I used onion with this. I just want it to kind of meld in with these colors, and it has. So next step is to work the body. We've got our body done. That's a nice 4 inches with a 5-inch brim. So yeah, we're going to have a very, very nice warm hat here. It is very dense. I really like that. Like I said, because we have the short fibers, about and barely an inch if they were that were blended in, we're going to get instead of a halo, we're going to get a fuzziness to it. We still have a little bit of halo, as you can see here. You can kind of see as you're working it halos out a little bit more over time. But for the most part, it's not going to have that amazing halo of the longer strands for the undercoat. So this is what we're looking at now. You can see the different wools that we used and some little silk blast in there. I like to just throw those in for a pop. Now, when I made this yarn, I would use my hand carders and I would use the different colors of the wool on the hand carders, and then in between them is where I would put those short hairs. That way I could let the wool kind of help me and grab onto those when I spun them out on my wheel there. And those who would like to know, it is a Kromsky Sonata that I absolutely adore, by the way. I also have a Louet S10, which is like It should honestly, I feel like it should be everybody's first wheel. The S10 is just good for like everything except traveling, which is how I ended up with my Sonata. It folds and goes into a bag for me. That is a godsend. So that's where we are right now. I am going to start my decreasing on this. We're going to see how that comes out. And then a nice little wash with just a little bit of agitation. See how much, if I can get a little bit more of halo effect to come up out of this, will probably be in this hat's future. Okay, I'll see you shortly. Okay, so here we go. This is our finished hat. Well, not finished. We still have that nice little steaming process. So again, with that nice big brim, you can wear your brim really high for that extra warmth around your ears, or you can wear it slouchy style if you want. So yeah, this is definitely one of my more interesting hats. Like I said, I can already feel the fuzziness. It's not uncomfortable, just maybe a little bit ticklish. Maybe just for me, I have very sensitive skin. I'm very ticklish. So yeah, it's nice. It's heavy. It's dense. I don't know. I like it. It's kind of rugged. I like that look. So I'll put this up on the mannequin for you in a moment. But here it is, and thank you for watching. Once again, please go ahead and subscribe, hit like. Questions, comments, suggestions, just leave them in the comments for me. I like hearing back from people. Constructive criticism is always welcome here. All right then, another hat. See you at the next hat.